Hey, Roll Nation, we back in the ATL, man, from last week. Y'all know we had Marquell Russell. It continuously keep it rolling, keep that fire lit. Hey, I appreciate all y'all continuously listening in. It just shows that we are continually dishing out that fire and that value. Speaking of value, today we got with us a high value individual. I'm so excited on this episode. I guess runs a business centered around entrepreneurship and the creatives to much deserved success. He is the king of content. My man, the founder, the film director, the screenwriter, the growth strategist. Welcome, Dontell Antonio, to the Results or Excuses podcast, my brother.
What's going on, King? I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you having this platform so we can get our voice out, so we can impact the people. So I just want to thank you for that first.
Man, I appreciate you even accepting the invite, man. Hey, it's going to be worth the 4.5-hour drive that I came here for. For sure, man. Hey, I'm respectful of your time, man. I ain't gonna small talk you too much, man. But, you know, the people, the Results or Excuses podcast want to know your come up, man. Tell me about your come up, man. I mean,
it's real. It's real. I'm from Chicago. You know, I'm a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a project baby. I'm really that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy was killed when I was 1, but I ain't use no excuses. See, I realized I can make it anywhere in the world because I made it out the jungle. And so I know anything that I go through right now in my life, I could get through it.
Right.
But what I realized, the biggest thing is that I had people serve me to help me get to where I'm at today.
Yeah.
And so that's why I make sure I serve other people so they can get through any obstacles that they got, which I call them motivational pinpoints.
Yes, sir.
So they can keep grinding and keep scaling, and they can break every generational curse and keep going.
I love it, man.
Like, it's real. Like, it's really one of those.
You can tell it's deep in you, man. I mean, your story is inspiring, man. Where you come from, the odds was against you. But here you are right here on the road, man, and known as the king of the content. And you ain't afraid of the mic, is you?
I ain't afraid of none. None. Like, that ain't even in my vocabulary.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because everything is possible.
Let's talk about branding, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're an original piece. I'm telling you, quite different. For sure, in a good way. You know, when you speaking to your target audience, and I already know what you're gonna say, just be yourself.
That's it.
Just be yourself, you know,
That's
from
it.
a branding standpoint.
That's it. I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like, because sometimes we come in, we be trying to polish ourselves up and be this perfect person, which then we can't be ourselves. So then this perfect person be imperfect. Right, and so it's like, yo, I let my flaws be, in the real world, I be as transparent as I can. Right, the more transparent I can be, the more people I can connect with. Because they know I ain't trying to be like Sid, or I ain't trying to be like this person, I ain't trying to be like that person. I'm just being me.
Just being you.
And so what I teach my clients and my students is how to be them, but how to be them in a way that resonate with the world. And that's how to use your content to impact the world. See, because you don't realize that your story has a message inside of the story, and once you share the story, somebody else that's listening or reading can use it and adapt it to grow to the next level.
That's it, man.
But we try to hide the story because we try to be somebody else that we ain't even supposed to be, because that ain't us. So we hiding all our history, all our failures, hiding everything, trying to be perfect, but then we realize we empty as hell in the inside.
When it all said and done, empty.
Empty. Because we trying to be somebody else. So when we trying to be somebody else, the spot that's in our shell is empty. Who's there to be us?
Nobody.
Nobody.
It's important. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's my man JB and Charleston's slogan, man. You know, be yourself. You know, that's what he talks about. You know, it's hard to be somebody else. I mean, especially for the long term. You can imitate him short term, but it ain't you. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We got to learn to be ourselves, man. You know, how successful content strategies get across niches and industries, man. You know, what's your strategic way of getting your message across, man? You know, when I look on your social media, whatever it may be, I mean, one thing I noticed from the get-go is your enthusiasm, right? And I already know, you know what I'm saying? You stay on level 10. You know, you might drop down to 11.8, but that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. You're passionate about what you're doing. That content is real.
Yeah.
That talk gonna be real.
Yeah.
You know, you want people to feel you when you say that. Where does that come from?
It's natural. Like my mama was like this. My daddy was like this. So it's my kids like this at 10 months and 3 years old. They like this. Like it's just in my blood. Like it's really there. So it's not me trying to do none of it. Like it's just I'm naturally passionate about what I'm passionate about. So it's like I've been doing content like full time since I was 13. So literally, I started as a graphic designer at 13. I made my first dollar as a graphic designer at 13. And then I went up, and then I literally was doing graphics for my middle school. Then I did graphics for my high school. Then I went to college for graphics and arts. Like I'm really that. Like so, when I tell people I'm the king of content, I ain't saying it because I started during the pandemic. I'm saying it because I've been doing this my whole damn life. And this was my way out. See, because when I was younger, I was shooting up stuff, I was running around, I was doing all that because I was loyal to my homeboys, or I was loyal to the people around me because I ain't had that in my household. And so I'm running around shooting up stuff, and I realized I had somebody come save me. I had a mentor come save me, and when he started saving me, he started putting the seeds that I already had in me and allowing them to grow. And I didn't understand that because my mind wasn't developed yet. I thought doing this and doing that was cooler. But then when I got to this graphic stuff and stuff like that, I started using this and was able to make money and actually see people reaction. My perspective changed. I still was a little wild because I couldn't balance the two, but once I started balancing the two, everything changed for me. And so that's why it's real big for people to build their brand, because if they build their brand, they can build their legacy. See, because if you got this business, you can pass this business down generation to generations. And so we don't got a lot of lost kids or a lot of lost people. And we can really change the culture. But people didn't know content was this deep or brand was this deep. But that's why we don't got businesses to last since 1870 or business since this. We don't got that because a lot of our businesses just started the last few years. And so we ain't really watered them yet. And so I want to do everything that I can to help the entrepreneurs water them so they can pass them down.
Man, that's good information, man. I'm enjoying talking about the come up and your story. And I probably ain't even got into half of the questions quite yet, brother. I love it. I love it. I love it. I guess the biggest question I want to ask just real fast is, how do you determine good content, man? I mean, how do you determine the success of content? I mean, you're the king of content. I know all content is content, and if it's from you, it's somewhat good. I mean,
that's not true.
It's not true. Help me out.
Not all content is content.
Okay.
See, I teach a strategy called impactful content. See, that's the content that resonate with the person who it was meant to resonate with.
Yeah.
See, it's a different content. People say the word content, they just putting out stuff. And it's just like you shooting an AK-47, you just trying to hit everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't work. See, when you create impactful content, your content connects with somebody emotionally because it was meant for them.
Right.
See, you can't talk to everybody. And so now it's really understanding who it is that you're talking to so you can talk to them on a level that nobody else talked to them at before.
That's it.
That's it.
You're reaching your people. You're reaching your niche.
Whatever it is, it's universal. But my strategy is crazy. Like my strategy, you ain't never heard this before, seen this before, because this is something I created. See, if you even go to the trademark and search impactful content, it's going to say I own it.
Oh, snap.
Like, I'm just being
honest. He got the rights.
Like, because it's real. But it's different because a lot of people don't realize that everything, when it comes to growth, is all happening in your subconscious mind. See, we be too busy trying to be logic with everything, but everything is off emotion and feeling. Right. But if you don't know how to connect, because all of everything around you is closed and boarded up, how can you connect to somebody else?
Man, I tell you, man, I'm sitting on the counselor chair right now, man. I'm spending some game to where I'm reevaluating myself. Man, this is awesome, man. It's awesome, man. And like I say, man, it all comes from your story.
Everything. That's why I tell people, share their story.
Share your
Stop
story,
hiding your
man.
history.
It's you. You are the brand.
Yes. You a hybrid. It's a hybrid. Because when we think about Apple, we think about Steve. And when we think about Tesla, we think about Elon.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times people just want to put the business out, but don't realize that people still connect with people. And see, they got to connect with people. And if you only pushing the brand or the business, then you can't connect with people like you want to connect with people. Show you. Show you as the owner. Show the trials and tribulations that you went through, because they can connect to that. And that'll connect to the products, which that'll connect to the sales. And then that'll connect to the growth.
He done answered like 2 questions already. Bro, let me switch gears just a little bit, man. I got to come back. I got to digest a lot of the stuff that you just said, for sure, man.
I love this.
You do, man.
Yeah.
You do that. And I'm enjoying the interview for sure, brother. From a work-life balance type deal, I noticed you had some kids, 2 kids?
Yeah, got a couple, yeah.
Got a couple kids, all right. And, how are you balancing that? Are they following your footsteps and wanting to get on the...
My daughter's an entrepreneur already.
Already, you see it.
My wife is an entrepreneur too, so it's like my whole household is business driven.
Yeah.
Like the principles is already instilled in my kids.
Man, I can see all of y'all on the camera.
But we're a reading family. Like we read a lot. We educate ourselves. We invest in ourselves. Like self-education is really, really big in my household.
I love it, man. I love it. I'm all about self-development, man.
That's key.
And it starts up here, man.
It starts up here. And the best thing is we got to realize once we can get these kids at a younger age,
that's it.
Oh, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
You talk about you right now.
Yeah.
Think about your kids when they reach your age.
It's a wrap for them. They already got the blueprint because I went out and got it. But I got it so I can share with not just my family, but with a lot of more families.
Yeah.
But you gotta be open to receive it.
Yeah.
If you ain't open to receive it, then it ain't coming to you. It's coming past you. Because it ain't happening overnight. And it ain't an easy process. Just because I hand you the blueprint don't mean you can implement the blueprint. You gotta be ready to implement.
Say that again. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Just because you got the blueprint in your hand don't mean you're gonna execute it right.
Execution
it ain't gonna happen.
Is everything.
Just like that. Entrepreneurship, this particular journey, obviously it's a road. But, during those low times, you gotta stay consistent.
Peaks and valleys, like the valleys is what makes you. See, I come up out the valley. So I don't get discouraged, just get scared when I get into it. But you always gonna get into it every time that you get to another level because you're trying to get higher and that next level is still in the valley. So you're always gonna get in a valley. So you gotta change your perspective because every time you go up that mountain, it's a valley right there to the next peak, regardless.
You got to reevaluate your perspective. You got to, have a clear picture of the direction that you're going so that you can stay the course. And you got to know that why.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, everything starts with your purpose.
That's it, man. It aligns with your purpose, man. I know our time is short here, man. I know our time is short, man. You got the big TED Talk coming on, man, coming from the road. And we wish you well with that.
But I told you, I said, no matter what, I'm gonna be here.
He said he's gonna be here.
Regardless. Even if I had to go book the space again for you.
Hey, tell him what I made you do, man, to make sure I was talking to the right person.
Oh, man, you made me hit you, but then when I hit you, I just FaceTimed you so you know what's up. Man, this really me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, you was talking to my team and my DMs, but I gave it the okay.
Exactly.
So my word is my word.
I know that happens a lot of time, man. I definitely appreciate that, especially taking this 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I ain't want no mess, man. When I get there, he ain't there, man.
Nah, you don't got to worry about that. I believe 2 things I cherish in the world, and that's time and life.
That's it. Because
you can't get neither one of them back once they gone. You ain't have to worry about me. Even when I got here early, I couldn't get in, I got in, didn't I? I ain't here to play.
You ain't here to play no games, man.
Yeah.
For sure, man. So the TED Talk next. You ready?
Oh, that's easy.
I don't even know why I said that, but...
That's easy.
That's easy. It's what you do, because you're going to go in and be yourself.
That's it.
I love it, man. King of content. We don't have too much time with him today, but we are blessed
Whatever
to have him.
You want to ask, let's get him out. Let's get it out. You did 4 hours.
Hey, come on now. I ain't gonna ruin your time as far as with the TED Talk and so forth.
They gonna see me when they see me.
They gonna see. Man, I love the fact, man. Is there a time where you had imposter syndrome?
Never.
Let's backtrack again now. I'm gonna ask you, is there a time
Never.
where you felt
Never.
you had imposter syndrome?
Never.
I mean, you're the first person to answer that way on the guest, man. I'm going to ask you to dig in deep a little bit, man, because the way we model and see each other, and especially when we're in a space with higher net worth, higher level individuals,
I never
you don't
wanted
feel
to be
uncomfortable.
them. Nah, because they human.
I know.
Money don't mean nothing.
It don't.
So it's like I'm cherishing you for who you are. I've been like that. See, because like I told you, my upbringing made me be loyal to my people. See, I didn't care what they had or what I had.
Yeah.
I'm just like you, my man, so I'm going to go with it. But if you're a human, I know you're a human. I know that you're touchable. I know anything can happen to you if I wanted it to happen to you. So I don't think nothing special about nobody, or I don't want to be nobody else. Because as a young age, I got angel wings tatted on my back at 14 because I knew I was the guardian angel of my family. So by me knowing that, I knew I was sacrificing myself wholeheartedly. So I never in my life wanted to be anybody else but me. Even when somebody asked me who I look up to, I always said God. I never ever looked up to no man.
That's it.
And that's just being honest.
I love it, man. I love it. You know?
Never.
And like I say, the upbringing that you had, you know, it formed you the way you are. I mean, because you already started from the bottom, you know? So you ain't had no under the bottom, you know? The gutter then, if you must say. But, man, the way you came through like a rocket.
But it's because it's like it was meant. Like everything for you is already meant. It's already his plan.
It's already his plan, man.
See, I can't be like, oh, I'm not this and that, and this person is and that. No, that person got his gifts and his talents because that's what God gave to him.
That's it.
I never got confused on that.
Right.
I know people's gifts and I know people's weakness, and I'll help them with both. I don't need them because it ain't for me. So yeah, I never.
Okay. I respect that, man. Who do you look up to?
God.
I know God for sure. He's the number one person. From a mentor standpoint, from a coach standpoint, is there anybody?
Now I don't look up to nobody. I look at you, but I don't look up to you now. Like it's a difference. Like words got power.
Let me rephrase that question. You know, who do you lean on here on the earth as far as for, you know, maybe some advice or some direction?
My wife.
Wife.
My wife.
That's a good one. You better say her, man.
That's it. She the smartest person I know.
Hey, man. Hey, you hear that now? You hear that? You already knew it.
See, I'm the executor. I'm the executor. She the strategist. I'm just being honest. Like, she the strategist.
Okay.
See, because I'm so giving that I wouldn't, like, I've been in this game for 12 years, like, but I wasn't focused on myself in the 12 years. I was focused on everybody else brand and business, and I was growing them for the last decade. And then I started making people 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. And when they got to the 7 and 8, they just start catching amnesia. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? These own people are getting these positions. And so then she was like, well, you need to focus on you then.
That's it. It took her to get you.
And she got me.
To that particular point.
She made me, she pushed me, she challenged me to get out, like, to get out more. Cause I'm so like, I'm reserved. Like, I don't want to be around people because I can't fake it. I don't know how to fake kick it.
Because you're not an introvert.
I'm just honest.
You're not an extrovert either. But you can make it happen in any environment.
Yeah. I'm a chameleon. I can blend, but I just don't know how to be fake. And so if somebody be fake, I'm the type of person, I'm going to pull you to the side, and then you're going to feel some type of way because I'm going to pull you. I never embarrass you. I always pull you to the side and tell you I don't like something about what you just did.
Yeah.
But some people can't handle that.
You so right, man. And it took me to a particular point, and you know, my story is quite different, man. And you know, I looked up and modeled to some particular people, even with the podcast, man. I had to catch myself real quick after the first 30 days because ideally I want to set the tone and be known for even like a David Shands or
David, my guy.
Oprah. Yeah. Just put some of the people that you know, here and there, and I admire what they do, but I'm like, man, I ain't him. It's too hard.
It's too hard.
I ain't her. It's too hard.
But think about how much time you wasted.
I wasted 30 days just trying to find my comfort zone.
That's why. You wasting time trying to be somebody else.
That's it.
It's cool to look and see the system,
admire.
But that's I admire. I respect what you got going on. I see the system. I understand the play. I'm gonna do the play.
Yeah.
That's it. Like when you studying these people, it's different to study people to see how stuff work, the intricacies. That's different.
Right.
But to be mine, like, oh man, I want to be like him. Nah, they still trying to be like themselves. They still trying to figure it out.
They still trying to figure it out. And that's the thing you got to realize, man. But once I started, just say, hey, I got to be me. I got to be the country boy from Greenville, South Carolina. And, it felt good. It felt good to be yourself, man. And that's all I've been anyway. But I don't know why I tried to change gears, man. But I'm back on track.
No, it's just what happened. You learned something new.
That's it.
So you was mirroring something you seen because you was learning something new. I remember I told you I've been doing this since a kid.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I've been doing this since a kid.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even have my full mental as a kid. I've been loving this since a kid. I have not changed.
Dang. I'm gonna have to talk to some of your people back in the day, man.
Oh, they gonna tell you
this dude right here.
No, they gonna tell you I was. I wasn't no joke. Like just in general, because it's just my mentality. Whatever I believe in.
How do you maintain your hunger of success, man? I mean,
I got goals. I'm doing this for my kids. This ain't for me.
That's it.
Until they in the position, then that's it. I'm not doing this for no other people on earth. I'm doing this for my family. And so I'm not trying to be like nobody or hang with nobody, but I'm willing to share everything that I have with everybody.
I love it, man. I love it. You gotta give back. That's the only way you're gonna grow. You gotta get it out you. You can't hold it all in.
It don't do me no better, because if I empower you, you go empower 10 other people, them 10 other people go empower. Now I got access to all y'all. Now I got my army. Now I got my village. Now I got my tribe. Now I can keep growing and scaling.
That's it.
See, because if you think about it, let's even make it layman's terms, like think about your favorite artist. Every artist that you seen put other artists on is still relevant. Every artist that you didn't see put nobody on, where they at?
I don't know.
All right.
That's it.
They trying to figure it out.
What do people don't know about you, man? Man, we know you confident. We know you original. We know you the king of content. Man, tell me something I don't know about you, man. Or should I? Man, I need to call the wife and let her give you the scoop. Let her give us the scoop on you.
It's me 24/7. I don't got no off switch. It's me at the family functions, everything. I'm trying to get everybody aboard.
Do they tell you to turn it down sometime?
Nah, cause it
ain't gonna happen. But,
well, I mean, I know, like I ain't like it ain't like I'm just like I'm trying to inspire you to inspire you. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you to the next level. I'm already there. See, I don't have to take the time to do it, but I want to do it. So if I got the resources, I got the tools,
that's it.
Here you go.
That's it.
So I try, everybody around me got to be entrepreneurs. Everybody around me got to be leaders. Nobody around me are not leaders. I believe in everything that everybody else got going on, and I feed into it. I help them. Everybody.
That's the reason why I drove 4.5 hours, man, to change the atmosphere. To be around the culture, man, to be around the positive vibes and so forth, man. And these are the things I'm gonna look back on and realize, like, dang, I didn't really want to take that 4.5 hours to do, an interview, but it's worth it, man. Planting that seed, and you don't know what this right here gonna take. Take me and you.
Yeah.
It's going to be that particular person.
That's
you
why you
got to be open, man.
I'm open to everybody. Like I told people, like, no matter what it is, no matter what level you on, I'm going to show up. Because the little fish always become the big fish. It's just a matter of time.
It's definitely a matter of time. And I'm going to be the big fish, man.
100%.
And I'm definitely going to remember this particular interview, man. The king of content done blessed us with his presence right here on the Results or Excuses podcast. And we are honored, man. Short but powerful. I got a vibe with my brother, man. This ain't the last time we gonna meet and talk for sure. I'll be back in the ATL soon. How can they reach you, man?
Oh, man, just follow me, Dontell Antonio, on all platforms. That's Dontell Antonio. And then also I want to do something special, right? Yeah. I do a training at the end of the month where I teach you how to create impactful content so you can grow and scale your business unlike you ever seen content, right? And so all you got to do is, it's going to be a link in this bio, but it's going to go to createbettercontentchallenge.com. And I'm going to have a discount code for you, right? And it's going to be in the bio. And you guys going to get 50% off the ticket, right? So you guys can get in it. It's virtual. So you can learn how to create impactful content to resonate with your audience, no matter where you at, no matter if you shy, you not shy, if you confident, not confident, you going to learn how to create content unlike anybody else so you can stand out in your niche market.
We all need that.
100%.
Impactful content for sure. Business-wise, personal-wise.
It's going to change your life. Like, because it's not just for the business, it's for you.
That's what I was
and then
saying.
you'll be strong. Everything with life and your whole perspective of what you thought it was not that. And so now you can resonate on the camera with people in a different way, unlike they ever seen. But the best thing is you're going to be you.
You done heard it on the road? Dontell, DA, king of content. Honor, my brother. I appreciate you. For sure. We out.